places, and it was unfortunate. It's disappointing. We just didn't play offensively very well, defensively, or in special teams. And Central Florida, give them credit, they're a good football team, they're well coached, and they came in here and beat us.
Rushing attack just couldn't get going, couldn't get any balance, and it seemed like they started to tee off on Cato once they saw that you all couldn't run the ball.
Well, I thought early on we had some opportunities to make plays and didn't. We dropped too many balls. We had several drop balls early that we converted into first downs, and we took the ball down the field early there a couple of times, didn't capitalize on them. And, defensively, again, they're a good football team, but we just didn't make plays when we had to make them. It was disappointing.
How surprised were you to win the turnover battle as the way you did, and for things to turn out the way they did?
I'm surprised. To be +3 in the turnovers, get beat like we did, that's unusual. But that was the case every night.
Doc, was it an effort question for you?
No, I don't think it was effort. I thought our kids, again, they prepared well. They had a good week. We were in position to make some plays out there early on, just drop balls and just didn't make them. It was unfortunate.
When mistakes like that crop up early, how much does that kill momentum, and how tough is it to regain that?
Well, there's no question. You had the opportunity to make a couple plays to keep the chains moving down there, and we didn't do it. And then you get a couple kickoff returns run back at us, and we just again, every time you felt like you got a little momentum and something, they would stick something back at you, whether it be a kickoff return or whatever. And you just never got into a rhythm. We just didn't play well.
Latavius Murray's 75-yard run. What went wrong on that?
Missed tackles. You got guys right there that never played them. It's the same case with the kickoff return. You got guys in position to make plays, and they got to make them. We talk about competitive excellence all the time. And, last week we made them all. This week we didn't make them near enough. So we'll go back to work tomorrow and get better as a team, that's for sure.
Is that most of the answer with the kick return or kick coverage problems this year, or was there
We had no issues last week. We ran down. They were excellent. These guys ran down and made plays. We didn't change the kickoff this week. We lined them up in the same place, kicked the ball in the same place. We had guys right there, and he's a good returner. That's still, you got to make that, make a play when you're there. And unfortunately, we didn't do that. So I got to get back and do a better job of coaching them and get better.
Doc, the offensive lines had a pretty good season, but they really seemed to struggle quite a bit tonight.
They did, and I don't want to put anything on them. We struggled as a team, whether it be the offensive line, all of us. And again, defense, offense, special teams, but they did. Central Florida did a good. They blitzed, they brought some cross dogs and some different things that created some issues for us, and we did a very good job picking them up.
Seems like defensively, anytime you all were in a blitz package, that they sniffed it out and burned you off for big plays. Is that something they were picking up on, or was there anything that, what'd you see out there?
Well, a lot of the big plays were, like I say, either missed tackles, power, or there's a couple third down conversions there that we just didn't make a play. And, I don't know that a couple of times in man coverage, he hit us on a couple screens where the linebacker got picked by the tackle. But that's, again, defensively, we just got to go make plays.
Injuries seemed to pile up as the night went on. Arrington, Brand, Thomas. Can you comment on any of those guys?
I don't know where we are. I've got to wait and see tomorrow morning where they are. We got a couple guys getting banged up.
Booker, do you know if this should be a 1-week thing or?
He should be back. I would guess he'll be back tomorrow or Monday.
The radio was sick.
With the drop balls, even on the first play of the game, it seemed to set the trend.
Unfortunately, and like I said, the guys that made plays all year, unfortunately, we had a few drops. And it's frustrating. We thought we had some momentum, had to go in there, took that first kickoff return, stuck it back at them, and had the opportunity to make a couple plays and didn't do it. And, when you play a good football team, when you get the opportunity to make plays, you have to make them. And, we made them all year. And unfortunately, we didn't make them tonight.
Is it almost like a sort of like a counterbalance? You feel this momentum, and when you get these turnovers and when you don't get points out of it, it especially deflates the team, and then UCF picks up on that.
They played well, and we didn't make plays. I thought early on, I thought we had some momentum there, but we let it slip away a little bit, and, we did make a couple plays. But, give them credit, they played well, we did.
As decisive of a victory it was last week for you, what did you say to the guys in the locker room after this one? How much of a swing was it?
Well, I will keep it, I'm not sure what I said to them in the locker room, other than there's a lot of football left to be played, and we got to come back here tomorrow and come back and do the work, that's what we do. We'll put that one behind us, and we'll go back to work tomorrow, and we'll go to Memphis.
Defensively, you talked about making plays. Is that still the priority over anything dealing with schemes or anything else, just simply making plays?
Yeah, it's, anything wrong with, like I said a week ago, our schemes, it's, and yes, to answer your question, yes, we have guys in position to make plays, they just have to make them. Okay, thanks, Dave.